There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Is mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Resident Gremlin Liz, Hungry Gremlin.
And that's where we gave her some pancakes. Yeah, welcome back to CrossCode, which this should be our 15th stream of this. And yeah, quite a difference from when we first tried the game out and then basically forgot about it for an entire year, huh?
Yep. I think it was less forgotten, more heavily. Like, we did plan to start it, just never got around.
Yeah, we were busy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, last time the gang got back together, and now we're doing another temple run, so to say.
Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me that emotional moment where actually, is I realize now that, I mean, it was about crying of joy, not sadness.
Yeah.
Because I still do, I still can cry of joy. Drop tears from that.
It's a good thing to be able to.
It's ruined by silly music.
Yeah. AKA the French theme.
Spoons go. I need my spoon for my coffee. Can't have pancakes without coffee.
I'm not really thought of that as a combo.
Okay, I think I see what needs to be done here. Then we hit it with a big one. Yep. And then we missed the shot.
Womp womp.
There we go. Wait, what? Okay. Yep. Not sure how that got launched there. But yeah, we've got a new element to play around with. We don't have it fully unlocked yet, but yeah, there's a delay. Forgot about that.
It's tricksy like that.
There we go. Okay.
We just had an idea. What if whenever poor how I just seriously forgotten her name?
Emily. Leah.
Leah, there we go. Yeah, I for a moment forgot the name there. Right. I just imagined that whenever Leah accidentally gets zapped by these lightning things, that she gets an afro or something. You even caught an afro with spiky all over.
That would be a hilarious sight, yeah.
Yeah. What would you call that?
Not sure there even is an actual name for it.
Name for what? Sorry, I was grabbing my coffee.
For the whole getting zapped, your hair poofing out from getting zapped and such.
It's static electricity.
Yeah, but what would you call the hairstyle?
That's what it calls it, but yeah, I wouldn't really call it a style. Also, hello Aurora, I hope you're doing well.
Aurora! Welcome!
Hey friend! Okay, I overfilled my coffee cup. Now it's making a mess.
Yeah, be careful. Hot coffee on hand sounds very painful.
Yeah, because it is. Come on.
Yeah. Close to that I had is, well, hot chocolate and hot tea on my hand.
Too late again. Okay, this one's being tricky.
I think what you have to do is start it, get it going along the wall, and then also, while it's on the middle section, start up another one and hit the left pylon.
That actually makes sense, yeah. Since that one will stick around for quite a while. Actually, no.
Yeah, you have to hit the thing directly with it.
Oh dear. Let's see, from Aurora. Hi, thank you. So emoji I cannot identify really due to smallness there. Hope you're fine too.
Yeah, doing a lot better these days with the new job and well, less issues that way.
Yeah, I think you're doing much better there.
It's the speed run, not speed one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, I'm doing well as well. Just I've been really tired today.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I'm going through puberty, so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hormone therapy.
Yeah.
Second puberty.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What? I knew of the hormone therapy. I knew of that. I just didn't know it would involve a second puberty. That is news to me.
I mean, how old did they have grown such big titties?
Diet? The awesome diet actually works best during puberty, apparently, so...
That was a long one.
Oh yeah, I guess I learned something new today. Another story.
The effect of hormone therapy for trans people is explicitly to cause all of the secondary changes in secondary sexual characteristics caused by puberty of the preferred gender.
Hence a second puberty. This kind of sounds horrible.
That makes me hungry all the time and a little emotionally unstable, but again, comes with giant titties, so I don't mind.
Oh dear. But yeah, for me, as I know, most people do not want to experience a second puberty.
Okay, now where is that new key used?
But
it's not
here. I guess that's the price to pay.
Yep.
Let's see, we have been through all of here.
Far left side.
Yep. Yeah, I see openings, yeah. Okay. These aren't still inactive.
Oh, because you have to do the one on the... Because there's another one on the bottom that you have to activate, I'm guessing.
I think we already went that way, that's why it's filled in, but let's have a look all the same. Let's... Yeah, we've been through here. Yeah, we did all this. Did I miss something at the end, perhaps?
Maybe?
Yeah, these again. The Blu-rays. There's a side path here. Must have missed that.
No? We've been here.
Okay, we need to get on the...
Yeah, we haven't done... Yeah, we have to cross back over to the right-hand side here.
Let's see. That... There we go. Okay. Okay, we can connect in there from above or to the right.
We've done that. We've done this.
Yeah, we need to find that teleporter again.
Yep.
Hold on.
I think there's something weird with the names of the areas.
I just noticed that there's one over here that we didn't get to activate.
Yeah, so I think, how would you do that?
Probably try to launch it through.
Go back up to the top for a second. I think I see it. Yeah, if you use the one right next to you and send it in the opposite direction you did when you did the puzzle up top, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, it'll run into that grounder over there.
Oh, shit.
That feels like a secret of sorts.
I don't know about that.
It is sacred to a red herring?
No, there's definitely something there.
Alright.
And it wouldn't be one of those there otherwise. We need to get something to go along the wall here. I think that can be done with this one if we move this out of the way.
You can just pull it. You can just pull the block.
Oh, right, yep. Forgot about that.
So you
actually,
can just
no.
push the block on top of it.
I know what Liz said, but my brain still registered it to do something different. My brain was to pull the plug. As in like a bathtub.
Okay. Or killing someone. Well, no, you can just, you don't even need to do that. You can just push it on top of the thing. So you can just push the block itself on top of the grounding spot.
Yeah, but it'll still hit the others. But I did get a bit of an idea now.
If you send it along the left wall.
Yep. Okay, I was completely overthinking. I was thinking of putting it on this and then putting it to the wall so it would transfer over. But yeah, this is a lot easier.
Just a little bit. See? Chest.
Okay. Now we can use the lily pads.
Oh.
There we go. See this.
I just asked, how do you get there?
It's the evolved version of Love Disc. Which probably will never get an evolved version.
Really? Also, can we look at the map? Let's see. Moving attraction. What is the other names? If I notice something with the other rooms. Standing attraction.
Trial of wobble, trial of attraction. Captivated conveyance. Slowing attraction.
Even for the puzzle, that's awesome.
Okay, trial of persistence. Flaming conveyance. Standing conveyance.
There's also one on the left at the bottom, an extra on the left at the bottom too.
Yeah, that one has a side. We need to get in through here to get there.
Right, yes.
Which we hopefully will be able to if we go into this room over here. Pause these weird things.
The devs had way too much fun naming the rooms, didn't they?
Yep.
And the devs just in general had a lot of fun with the game.
Out there. It does still bounce if we use a shot like that. So if we can put this somewhere that we can bounce it off of and hit over there.
Yeah.
This will be a first where you use a bounce shot, I think.
No, we've had to bounce a couple of them.
Yeah, with the keys, I mean.
Yeah, we had to do that in the first dungeon.
Okay, I must have just forgotten then. Which, well, I've said about my memory plenty of times how it is of, well, questionable quality.
Yeah, about that. Do you remember to put on your pants?
Yes. Let's move
Very
it
good.
closer.
Do you remember to put on the eye patch?
There we go.
There we go.
Wait.
There's a lily pad.
Ah, yeah, I see it now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Snack mix. Okay.
Nice. We got Gorp.
Getting cold. Give me a second. I get the feeling this is going to be an ice cream tub again. That seems to be becoming a regular thing, huh?
And for those who don't know, Gorp is good old raisins and peanuts, trail mix.
Wait. Say that again.
Gork is Gork means good old raisins and peanuts. It's trail mix.
Okay, okay. It was a G part I was unable to hear, so I was rather confused.
I thought you said Gork, like the ancient text adventures.
No, Gork, G-O-R-P.
You heard Gorg? I heard Gorg.
But yeah, no ice cream. I
No,
forgot to bring something out.
Cleaned out.
Yeah, to the upper floors. Okay. For the love of, I thought I got around. No, they found around. But apparently, banning part of a word is not enough to get the entire word banned. Okay. Nope, no time to drop the base. Nor time to drop the anglerfish. So we will kill it in that way. It doesn't seem to be building up that quickly on these guys, so they are...
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's almost like there's another way you're supposed to be beating them.
They both have a vulnerability to it. Yep.
Ow.
Okay, I know that now. HP said critical there for a bit.
Yep.
Oh, I'm seeing it. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Yep. There we go. I kind of forgot about that we have to Minecraft block them.
It has been a week. Actually, 2 weeks, hasn't it? Or it has only been a week? I can't remember.
About a week, yeah. There we go.
Time has been lunchtime doubly, so. That's why I'm eating breakfast.
Let's see. By now the Minecraft movie should be out as well, and from what I've heard, it's not bad. It's not absolutely horrible, but it is just your standard video game movie, as in nothing too special, apparently.
What I've seen of it has been incredibly ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Nice.
I feel like they should take the Sonic approach. They should listen to feedback and fixed it. In the Sonic movies, the creator of Sonic got himself involved. He was enraged, so...
You need to turn
Yeah, the
that.
original creator and the fans, yeah, then you probably want to now listen.
I think now you have to do ice.
There we go. Okay.
Except you have to do all of them in shock, too. Oh, I see it. Ah, you figured that one out faster than I did.
Okay, so these lines will block these things. Let's see, does that give it enough distance? Yes, it does. Okay.
I'm gonna guess here how long it took Liz. Oh, I was to guess 5 months.
Okay,
Much?
so these things will extend shots for a certain distance. Use normal shots.
What the?
Okay, that was something.
I think this is a weird one.
They don't need to be activated
Right,
all at once.
Yeah, I think one of the elements switches each of the magnets. Maybe?
Probably so. That swaps that magnet around. And this other one. And shock.
The shock is the one I think you need to actually go through the.
Yeah, to get them up here. Okay. Let's start with fire then. If I can hit it. Okay.
You missed! Yeah, I heard something there.
Yeah,
Something fall.
Someone dropped something downstairs. Now, do we actually have the range for this? Yes, we do. Or
But you can push the block you pulled over back up to line it back up again.
okay, since it still counts for the whole puzzle. There we go. Okay, that turns that. Okay. There we go. Okay.
I can notice something here. Look at the floor.
A bit of a stick figure like over here.
Yeah, and they light up. I mean, the dots on the floor
Yeah, they've
also
always
lightened
done
up.
that. Yeah, they've always done that.
Yeah, alright. If I was sure if Hillyan was over focusing on the elemental ones or not.
Nah, I've been noticing the lines. There does seem to be mostly decorative.
Oh, I'm talking more about the dot lines. Now they are full.
That I
it's
have
indicating-
noticed.
Alright.
Yeah.
It indicates power.
There we go. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
now those are active. Hello. Bonjour everyone, how's it going? Pretty well on my side. I'm enjoying this entirely bug-free dungeon. Well, it is underwater themed. Bugs really wouldn't fit in here. That's right, only lots of fish. Fish are okay. I'm going to guess that the boss is going to be a big fucking water bug. Well, and those blob thingies. They're not too bad either. Pretty fun to punch into them. They're quite literally living, punching bags. Ooh. So all those enemies are wave themed, right? Does that mean wave is the element of fish and blob? I suppose it's related to water, but in an abstract way. You got waves and water, but a lot of other things as well. For one, I'm just glad that it doesn't include big bugs for once.
Leah, wait.
Yes, we get it, Leah. Let's race on.
Green Hill, blobfish.
Oh, that's a high counter. There we go. Okay, have I just been killing them too quickly to notice that they do? That one just tried to poke me. The time of Facebook is long gone.
Oh dear.
Okay, I have been killing them quickly enough that they don't get off that yell when they break. Ow.
But like, random fact, bug has actually nothing to do with insects.
Yeah, I actually got that wrong some other stream, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a thing many don't know. People associate bug with insects too often. Meanwhile, bug is actually just a short term for something like boogie, scary, ghost, and such.
No. So bugs and insects are just different classifications of arthropods.
No, I mean the word itself, the bug, is originally not meant for insects at all. It just became one later as a slang.
You might want to clarify that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you should have clarified that at the start, probably.
I tried to. Oh, bloody heck. I need some water.
Okay, this is a pretty... This is a bit of a challenging one. Especially since these cowards will fly away.
I think you're something tried to move up my throat there and burnt me.
Okay.
I need more water.
There we go, deal with these.
Doing all better this time.
Yeah, since the other ones will... Yeah, go ahead.
And now that there's fewer slides, they can't throw each other at you.
Yeah. Plus, these will keep their distance until I break them. Good.
Yeah. Also, what were you to say earlier, Liz? I accidentally interrupted you.
I don't remember.
Something about the bugs being different classification?
Yeah, so bugs and insects are a different kind of classification. I don't remember the specifics, so I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, so of course I know bugs technically has nothing to do with insects. It just became a slang for insects. So again, bug is short for boogie and such, like the boogeyman.
I'm not actually familiar with the etymology.
Yeah, I just learned this from watching a video about bugbears. So, yeah, originally, when you bug in really old English, has nothing to do with insects.
There.
I don't know when that shift happened.
Right.
Then again, many people find the insects creepy, hence bug.
Wouldn't surprise me.
There we go. It's almost like these things are purposely trying to block the shots there.
Oh.
Okay, those attacks are annoying, but they don't really deal that much damage.
For people wondering why I was lost, I just saw the correct counter up there in the corner.
What was the number?
6, 6, 6.
Which, funny enough, is not actually the devil's number. That's a medieval invention.
Yeah. I have seen people make jokes about that as being the cell phone number and what are those same things called? Pace thing. Those are the tiny things people used in the past for quick messages.
Gotcha.
I forgot what they're called.
Blackberries.
I thought that's what the phone, but yeah, a phaser or something. Not a phaser. Oh, Aurora checked out etymology of bug.
There.
Oh,
wait, they died already.
From Aurora. It used to be used for frightening or scare crow, the bugbear meaning, but that was replaced by the insect meaning, bedbug.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, language is a kind of fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
it means one thing, then suddenly, after enough generations, the meaning can completely flip over.
Like how officially in dictionaries nowadays will I've actually noted that literally can also mean figuratively nowadays. Because people just have to be stupid.
I mean, the definition of language is always going to change over time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Accents, languages, dialects will change and evolve. Like, people actually developed a Antarctic dialect.
That's
Final
cool.
key. Oh, okay, epic metal. Okay.
And it's called the final key. I love that.
For people who wonder how that happened, the scientists in Antarctica spent so much time together and then were being for different countries. Mostly, I think it was English, American, German, Norwegian, and others. I don't remember all. And those two, they spent so much time together, their accents started to melt into one unique one.
Okay. Ow. We don't have a key. I think I remember a golden chest somewhere.
That we missed. I think it might be the room on the bottom that we haven't gone to yet. That's not this room.
Or it's just right back here. Okay. I think I actually forgot to open that one.
Yeah, we forgot to grab it at the beginning of the gauntlet.
Well, we were being told to be persistent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello. Oh, power-up room.
Oh wait, you get the shock element here, huh?
Insert Metroid power-up noises.
Da 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 da.
Wrong one.
Shocking.
Close enough.
Here, just make a pun.
Okay.
Aurora's written something else. Let's see. Now, scary again, computer bug.
Yeah.
Well, see, the origin of computer bug is actually really funny because the term comes from, it would have been during the 70s. I can't remember who it was, but a guy found a moth and was trying to diagnose a problem with the computer and found a moth inside it.
A moth? I thought they thought it was a beetle or cockroach.
Pretty sure it was a moth.
I've actually heard it say that it wasn't actually because, from what I've heard, it was already a term before that happened. So a bug showing up in the thing was only a happy accident of sorts. Okay, we can just punch those as well.
Yeah,
there we go.
I had to look that up sometime, but I do recall them showing me a picture of it, and it looked like a fried beetle or cockroach, and not a moth. For that thing was big. And what did I suddenly think of those skull moths? Or what are they called? Death moths? They must look like a skull on their lower thorax. Yeah, I'm not up to date to insect body parts.
Okay, this is a long one.
Holy.
Okay, so after that we'd have to bring it over here.
Bring it down there.
There and over there.
And then you have to, I think you have to use a shock orb to change that, to hit that, magnet.
There. Wrong direction. And just punch it as well to speed it up. Okay. Then that one there. That would start the chain reaction, I presume. I'm
Ain't there
failing
a
to see
band?
how we get rid of this, though.
Oh dear. But is there a group of
The
them
shock in the
something?
middle. There's a shock post connected to it. If that has something to do with the connector on top of the sliding block.
Okay, that charges it a lot faster. Okay. Okay.
Oh dear. Right. Ain't there a band or something called One Direction?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Please tell me there's a parody group called Wrong Direction. If not, then I'm surprised they're on their thing.
And it's too late for that. Okay, this one's going to be a bit strict. Also, there's absolutely no reason to have it up there. Right. That's just there to slow that down. Okay, and then that last one speeds it up again. Okay. There. Okay. There. Got miss. Okay. Where?
Use the fork hill. Use the fork. Wait. I think I used that term wrong.
Yeah. Where? Okay, so you can accidentally crush yourself.
Some people are into that.
Ow.
If the listener could see how I'm staring at them now. Then again, I just realized it's probably a bit scary now. For if that means I'm staring at you, holding my sword like that, something might happen.
Wait.
And then you have to use the same shock thing again.
While it's over here. Because then it will pass along. And automatically draw that one as well. Okay. A bit overly long, if you ask me, but okay.
Well, this is the end of dungeon puzzle. Remember, they have one in every dungeon.
Yeah.
And just wait till you get to the final one where it's combining every single element into one.
Every single element into one.
Yep.
There.
Life or death.
There we go.
Yay!
I guess all elements into one would technically be nature? Depending how one thinks about it.
Oh, wait, that means that the Blu-rays are going to be here if those towers are here.
Yeah. The plus side is now you don't have to use the orbs to hit the magnets. Now you can just now you can hit them at any angle or melee them.
Well, I just had a stupid thought.
Also, did you ever allocate your points in the shock tree?
We haven't done that yet. Well, we can
That
now.
explains a lot.
we cannot fix that. And now I have to ask, if you have a player ride the back of a Blu-ray, does that make it a Blu-ray player?
No, the player would have to be the Blu-ray for that.
Amber Strike. Form a fast dash that attacks one enemy multiple times on contact. Dash through enemies, leaving a shocking trail of lightning. Let's grab that. Over this way, we have our ranged, no, our melee art. Attack with a series of multiple fast spins within a small radius. Hit a single enemy into the air, following up with a lightning strike.
Wait. Tesla twist.
Yep, because it's electrical.
For some reason, my mind went to Tesla Twister. Tesla Volts. One after the other.
Throwing in enemies and finishing up with a powerful whirl. Yeah, I think we will have more use for the multi-hits at the moment. Okay, homing wisp, shoot an array of small homing projectiles. Throw a projectile that creates a delayed lightning bolt, damaging everything around it.
Wait, the homing wisp?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a new kind of wisp.
It's like the wisp from the cinematic at the end of Warcraft 3.
Oh dear gods. Yeah, like, I get what you mean, just... Yeah. It sounds so weird. I understand it, but still sounds so weird.
Increase the speed of inflicting the jolt condition. Okay.
Wait, Jolt Rush. Yeah, now I think of a list here. Going on all Gremlin mode on a generator.
Oop. Grabbing that. Okay, what is this here?
That's the guard art.
Okay, a single on guard art. Okay. Let's grab
Also,
this.
just to clarify, that guard art, have you ever played Bayonetta?
I've never played it myself, I think. We tried out the second game for a showcase,
You know
but I
how she
do
has
know
that
what
one
it
ability
is.
that stops time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what that guard art is.
I recall someone playing it. I wanted to do that on my PS3. I had the game. I played it a bit, but
okay. Yeah, I see.
And it's called clock blocking.
Yeah. If it's just like you both are giggling silly.
Me? No, I would never do that.
That's only one thing to do.
I am anything but silly.
I need to bonk.
Don't bonk me. I didn't
You
do
have a
anything.
mighty need to bonk.
I will bonk you both. Bonk you too. Horny jail.
Not doing much permanent residence there.
Like me.
Okay. Let's grab that. 2 more points. May as well. Okay, in the center. Blade sphere.
So the downside of the neutral tree is that it only goes up to level 2 arts. Once you finish, I think it's once you finish these dungeons, you unlock the level 3 arts.
Okay. Let's grab that. It does make sense since the elemental arts are the more powerful attacks and such. Okay, I thought he was in range of that. Oh. Okay, actually that is probably for the best that I just have a few of these going around at all times.
Zappy, zappy.
Okay, those don't really do that much damage on their own, but since it's a trio each time, it can become a big nuisance.
Yep. Well, and, Shock, from what I remember, is a very blitzy tree without a whole lot of defense.
Yeah, a lot of crit stuff in there, and now we've been thunderstruck.
Damn it, now you steal my usual jokes. Yes,
I want to get rid of the block guy first.
Joke.
That's not going to work, I think.
Oh dear.
I mean, you can just hit the magnets. You can hit the magnets to get the block guy.
I completely forgot about that.
We bring Gordon Ramsay.
Also, did that reset our... I think that might have reset the points a lot of them.
Yeah, I think that reset the tree. I think we have to spend all the points, leave the room, and then come back.
Why not spend the points, save, then?
Well, no, because like it saves automatically when you enter the room. So if you spend the points, leave the room, enter and then come back into the room, you'll have all the points and go back to the entrance.
Okay.
There. Ooh. Come on here. There we go. Yeah, no melee art at the moment. Okay, at least it's not... There it goes, hiding again. Okay. The range on that is a bit bullshit, if you ask me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Points.
Remember, you don't have to select them one at a time. Like, you could go further along the tree and just select everything that you... and select the ones you want to get.
Okay, there...
Yeah, I think we learned this a while back, but I can guess Hill likely forgot.
Yeah. Okay, over here we have these. Let's see, any elemental build-up ones? This one here.
Okay, that is satisfying the
This
sound.
time, block one. Isn't that just the same as the...
No, it's slow time. It's stop time instead of slow.
Okay. Get the experience, or not experience, health. There. More crits. There we go. Okay, I'll leave the other ones for later. For now, there. That should have saved it.
Yep.
Come on over, you blobby prick.
I still think we should bring Gordon Ramsay here. So we can cook them to something tasty.
Yeah, I doubt that even Ramsay could make anything tasty out of freaking anglerfish. Go.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You first.
Try out the arts on it. The shop was really cool.
There.
Okay, I don't like these blue enemies.
Okay, yeah,
Holy.
4k damage. I think that'll do, yeah. Also, that one just got screwed.
Shock and Wave have the coolest level 2 and level 3 arts. Specifically, the Shock level 3 melee arts and the Wave level 3 ranged art are amazing.
There. Okay, time to fry ourselves a fish. Sit still, you. There we go. Okay. Well, that leaves only one big fish to fry.
Or perhaps it won't be a fish.
Yep. Jeleric, okay. Oh yeah, that's a freaking lot of them. Okay. Yeah. Time for a king slime, I guess, or a king jellyfish.
King slime.
Oh wait, it's more than that, ain't it? Can we check the boss?
Yeah, give me a sec. Freaking thing dodged. Sir Blobostarnicus. Okay.
It's a blob and a starfish. Oh, several blobs and I don't know how you classify slimes with a merge like that.
Okay.
He's not a bad slime.
I wonder if I can actually kill a bunch of them before, if that'll actually have an effect. Well, I killed one of them. Is it actually going to lower their max health? Nope.
I don't think so.
Or not their max health, but their total health. Okay, going to need to figure out the timing on that. Okay, direct hits, it just absorbs.
Yeah, you have to deflect them into it.
And the game got deselected for some reason.
This is from Aurora. It's a nightly blob.
Okay, what is the timing on these?
They'll figure it out.
And now I'm flashbacks from Dragon Quest.
Hence why I said I'm not a bad slime.
Oh, think about the knights that ride slimes.
I'm just being reminded of the freaking metal slimes.
The metal slimes are such a pain in the ass.
Oh, I think I remember those.
I wonder if we're going about it the wrong... No, we should be deflecting them into it.
It's just that it's away most of the time, so getting the timing right is
I wonder.
issue.
I bet you we just have to hit it with attacks while it's on the ground here.
Now, I did that earlier, and it gave 0 damage.
Well, because I saw the break counter building up.
I may have an idea.
What's your idea?
A straw and this.
I can manage that.
You see, all people, what I have to work with.
Okay, that did absolutely nothing there.
But when we hit it right...
What the?
Screen crash?
No.
It stopped the screen share.
Yeah, it stopped the screen share on Discord.
Okay, weird.
That has happened on extremely rare occasion. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask earlier. Is everything recording and all?
Yes. Okay. Okay, and then we hit it with this. There we go.
I thought its thing was saying ow, 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 ow.
But its many fragments are now. And I just realized this thing is basically... There are Zelda bosses that function like this. That's a big freaking...
I mean, these are all Zelda and Legend of Mana dungeons, basically.
On that, I've actually been playing the DS Zeldas on emulator to see if it actually will work playing through the entirety of them.
No, we ought to stream Zelda games. We probably want to do it through the Switch or official consoles and not emulators.
Yeah, I think at the moment there is no way to play DS games on Switch or anything.
Some games have gone to Switch, I think. There's not sure many. Hopefully more will come to Switch too. But yeah, again, I told you before, I feel like we should be even more careful with how Nintendo has been on warpath.
Oh, that was good.
Didn't kill too many of them though.
Yeah, but you knocked out an entire health bar.
Yep. Yep. It's tired of playing around and is re-dropping the hard base.
Thank you, Captain, for that. Now I imagine for some reason this thing's speaking like Soundwave. The Transformer.
Yeah, slime superior. Seeker inferior.
What?
Slime superior.
That probably explains it, like 6 levels behind.
What? Did you just alter your voice there, Liz?
Yeah.
You did some a bit robotic there.
No, that was only...
Impressive.
Okay, definitely need to up our gear when it comes to defense.
Wait, well, I cannot hear either of you for speaking at the same time.
I wanted to be a voice actor for a while, but I had too much anxiety.
Understandable. No, I guess you have a chance to do some voice acting with us then.
Yeah, that's part of why I enjoy doing this stuff with Leah so much.
Okay, it seems that they won't reform at all unless you kill off an entire bar, or actually a bit more, I think, this time.
Yeah, because there's always a little bit of a window where you can maybe get some extra damage in.
Oh, yeah, even as a kid, I always had a respect for voice actors, even though I not really knew many of their names, probably none of their names. I always liked the work they put in. At least the ones that did a good job and all that.
I think I'm just taking way too much damage with each of these hits.
Yeah.
Because our armor is 6 levels behind.
I think part of it too is that you also need to learn to dodge!
Dodge,
well, they are green like Piccolo, so...
Dodge!
I like that they've actually been somewhat continuing with Dragon Ball Z Abridged in the shorts. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure they're... I think it's been a bit since those came out, since the last one of those came out.
Oh, right.
Well, they finished the Boo Saga with those. And that was all they wanted to do with it.
Okay.
I feel dumb. I didn't realize you were talking about Dragon Ball. I mix up Piccolo with Gigolo.
Very different thing.
Yes.
Drink the tea. Drink the tea.
Once we can drink again. Also, I should just stop trying to get with one dodge and just do multiple to do this.
Yep.
Also, I see someone new in chat, but let me focus a bit more on this for the moment. Actually, fuck you. Apparently, fuck my aim.
They meant the boss, by the way, people. They meant the boss.
And ow.
Alright, now you can read the chat.
Eric Silas, or however you say that, I come in and hear Dragon Ball Bridge. Nice. Dragon Ball is the best comedy I ever watched. Yeah, it is really good, especially with how it started off pretty rough, but over the years they just really freaking perfected it, didn't they? Or at least that craft of it.
Oh no, I want a patch. I mean, my carrot patch.
Okay. Now
we were able to skip it.
Yes. Not the fighting bit though.
I'd be surprised if we could skip the fighting.
There,
Oh, yeah.
I just need this freaking spam.
But yeah, welcome Araxi. I will say it like that, since I think I'm gonna butcher it if I say the full thing.
There we go. Okay. Time to bring these to the dry cleaner. Go, a bit over a quarter.
More slime than TikTok ASMR videos.
What?
Yeah, if people do slime ASMR. They stick their fingers in slime.
All the more reason for me to stay away from TikTok and such.
TikTok. Wait, what?
All the more reason for me to stay away from TikTok.
Yeah. The only time I watch TikTok is those that have been posted as shorts on YouTube.
Which is kind of cheating that way, but oh well. Okay,
Yeah, but
putting up
it's
a
mostly like
shield.
a donkey doodle.
Other way, you stupid orbs. There we go.
Orb!
Did you say Forb?
No, I said orb. There's a joke from the AGDQ events.
Okay. I thought you tried to invent a new fun word of Torv?
No.
Like we go.
What they'll do is if the audience, if there's an orb on the screen, they'll yell orb.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Let's focus on running.
Okay.
So do we have anything to... No, nothing to... Yep. No. I was looking for something to maybe lessen the overload time.
I think right now the best we have is probably the T.
Bad timing.
And we got the regen at least.
Right, BRB, we're gonna fix my nose. Being a bit tough. So Liz, you know what to do.
Eat the captain.
No.
Again, you don't know where he has been.
Also, this music is reminding me a bit of Smash Bros, I think.
Yeah, also, like, I'm sure he'd be fine. After all, he's a pirate captain. I'm sure he'd be well brined.
Oh, I see. It's wizened up a bit.
Yeah.
And it will just restore. Okay, there are actually buttons in the lower corner. Okay.
You didn't see those before?
Now they're a bit hidden behind the fencing.
Here I'm back. And what about fencing?
You know, the fences around the area.
Maybe you can buy something from the fences.
Okay.
Yeah, someone may need to do some level grinding.
Yeah.
It's gear grinding that needs to be done. Yeah, can't skip this.
Must resist making joke.
True, the first 10 episodes are different, but still okay. This gets better and better. Something new, pride in someone else. Unfortunately, it's always by all this overwhelming rage. That's a Vegeta line.
I just say Vegeta, so... I pronounced that right? Vegeta? Vegeta?
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
We're saying it more like the rap.
Yeah, what? For some reason, I'm not trying to say it with an accent for some reason. Not my own accent by that. Vegeta. I think I need to drink water.
Luckily, we do get some stuff back, or some health back from this. Okay.
Hi, Sandy. I wonder, just let somebody say hi.
There.
Also, I gotta guess, unheeding rage may fit the captain soon at the moment.
More frustration.
Unhealing frustration. Yeah, I guess it works.
There we go. Okay, normal modes. Yep. Really?
Oh.
Okay, I think it can be done, it's just being frustrating. There. 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 Okay. I need more dodge distance.
I bet you can land a level 2 shock guard on it at this level.
Okay, that does wonders.
Over yonder?
He broke it instantly with the level 2 shock guard.
Oh,
there. Okay, not enough points to do that again. Maybe better to save that for the later stages.
Well, the thing is, but the faster you knock down the earlier stages, the more health you have.
True. That means less time needed to dart this fucker. There. Get into the water again. There. I'm getting better at dodging.
Yeah, I was
mostly
about to
just
say.
by freaking spamming.
Second apart Comcon, I'm usually horrible at dodging in games. Until I played a MMO called Guild Wars 2.
Oh, Guild Wars 2 is great. I haven't played it in fucking forever though.
Same. I need to buy the last few expansions still at some point. Okay. The next stage is probably going to start throwing 3 of those out.
Yeah, I must say, that game is the only one that made me actually good at dodging. They actually helped me get a habit of dodging.
Should have waited for the last jump. Two, 3, and of course.
So, before I forget, Liz?
Yeah.
I don't remember this, but you remember I made a goblin based on you on a game called Age of Wonders 4?
Yep.
I had to remake that one for apparently you got deleted somehow. But I remade you, and I currently doing a campaign with that character, and it's terrifying considering, especially how I ended it with Liz as a goblin riding out Fire Wyvern, and have other wyverns in the army along with another dragon creature called the Slither. It's basically buffed up Komodo dragons with tiny wings.
Wait, I don't think you break this one. I think you just beat it.
Yep. Okay, catch this.
Are they getting smaller?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's been killing off the internal slimes.
That dealt more damage than it healed.
Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah. I basically made Liz in that game a quote-unquote dragon or wyvern creature tamer. Like that's what you win, people. I find it terrifying. And bloody heck.
And you had the Mega Sandwich save, too.
Yeah, but that would have taken too long to heal.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
What?
I usually eat sandwiches during stream.
You've been raiding Leah's stash.
Yeah, no wonder Hillyan's out of healing items. Like, you've been eating all the sandwiches.
What is so tasty? Also, what were you to say about sandwiches, Liz?
I eat pancakes during stream or Taco Bell.
Alright, I thought you heard you say you hate sandwiches or something.
No, I eat sandwiches during stream.
And I also realized I haven't eaten pancake in... Oh, no, the heck. I haven't eaten pancake in a decade.
Well, you should make some pancakes.
I think I've forgotten how.
I mean, I can send you a recipe.
I probably can look up the recipe on YouTube, but...
Yeah, but I've got a good recipe for pancakes.
I hear making the batter with Greek yogurt is very good.
I haven't tried that, but that sounds like it'd be very similar to. Sounds like it'd be very similar to like buttermilk pancakes.
Greek
that.
yogurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Greek style, as it's often called instead, because, well, people will call basically anything, and if it's possibly sells. There.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me.
Well, the whole idea of like it adds like a whole lot of it adds a art component a lot like buttermilk pancakes.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you just broke my brain.
Haven't you ever had a buttermilk pancake before?
Nope. At the moment,
I'll send you a buttermilk pancake recipe.
But also, he also broke me used to be. I had eaten yogurt, some were nice, some. Nah, I'm not a fan of the shugs in some yogurts. I'm not trying.
Yeah, that's just poor
Greek
yogurt then.
No, those are intended for some fruit yogurts. But yeah, I never tried Greek yogurt, but something about yogurt in the pancake batter sounds weirdly wrong for me. It's just weird considering.
Ow.
In many European countries, we use thin pancakes. It allows you to add so many different things to them, like ice cream, bacon, that kind of berry yam.
It's going to come charging. 3.
It was surprisingly I think I said this before. None of the other countries use syrup on their thin pancakes. So I guess that's probably because thin pancakes cannot absorb syrup.
Yeah. So close. Come on, you got this.
All right, I think I already
Over. Come on.
Damn it! I was about to throw this at it.
Okay, but yeah, we did find the strategy that works. Save the points to smack it in between.
Yep.
No one tell the captain we've been stuck here for 1 hour. Actually, I don't know how long we've been stuck in this post.
Okay, first. There we go. And there. Save up the status. There. I think their health stays between stages. So if I can weaken them all a bunch. Okay, catch this. The music here reminds me a bit of the final stage from the Smash Bros. Games, or that basic flat one, the basic flat stage.
Okay, I never played any of the
Final Destination.
Yeah, that's the music is reminding me of that.
The horror movie?
No.
The last stage is or one of the stages in
Smash Bros.
Is called Final Destination. The whole idea is that is a map that is complete. It is a stage that is completely flat. It's just a small platform, and like the idea is that like there's no environment to factor in. It's just gameplay. So if you have Final Destination, no items is like a really common challenge.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, this will just be 1v1. There. What also annoys me with this boss is that it applies that wave debuff, which makes it hit even harder, which I find kind of bullshit. Actually, just fuck all of you.
Yeah, we kind of don't need it at this point. Not as much, at least.
Charges once, twice, not thrice.
That's nice. Oh, yeah, yes. Yes, fingers are rhyme.
Yep.
What did you say that is?
I said, oh, a poet, huh?
I cannot hear you over the sound of bouncing.
I said, oh, a poet, huh?
Oh. I guess I can be poetic sometimes.
I mean, it was once, twice, not thrice. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That actually has a surprisingly nice ring to it.
One of those charges might kill me.
Oh dear.
There we go. Get fucked by Thor.
By who?
By Thor, because the lightning strike killed it. The canonical enemy? Okay. Out of here.
Okay. I think the cat is going to be insane again.
Yep. Oh, hello. We were beaten this time. Okay.
Yeah, because you got stuck in the box for so long.
Oh, look. It's Lear who wanted to wait for us. More like you made us wait, Cheery. Well, it was close, so we didn't wait that long. Gosh, let me have this moment. I actually just came in second this time. Tronny was first. Well, I suppose water is sort of my element. There's something going on in your background, Liz. You didn't even waste any second complaining about water pressure. Well then, let's head to the space birds. The cords?
Mm-hmm. Herb.
Water rises up to the sky, falls upon the earth, flows into the sea. An everlasting cycle painting this world in the vivid colors of abundant flora. Yet under the pressure of deep waters, you stayed persistent. With lightning-fast conduction, you pulled your way through fluid obstacles. You, the traveler, the envoy of change. You have proven yourself worthy. Take this shade, one of a pair, to reach the grand tree. Azure drop. Okay. Let your every step form the path of your growth. Congratulations, Seeker. You collected the Azure Drop Shade, one of the 2 shades required to enter the Grand Kreese Kaijo. Take this reward for your accomplishments. Circuit override. Good luck and stay vigilant. More lore things. Okay. And done. 1 dungeon completed, 2 to go. Well then, let's go. Honestly, don't feel like staying here too long. Yeah, the constant drain isn't all that comfortable, is it? Okay, let's have our check around. So why are we standing here again? Waiting for our last party member. Can we just wait at the crossing? We agreed on meeting here. Yes, but back then we didn't know it would be raining non-stop.
Womp womp.
But rain can be rather nice sometimes, or rather, like, has it been an extremely or rather unpleasantly hot summer and it suddenly rains? You bloody welcome it.
Yeah. We did it. Another dungeon finished. Yep, underwater dungeon crawling. Pretty neat. In fact, I think this was my favorite dungeon so far. Everything on one floor, no chasms to fall into. Perfect. With the exception of those teleports that send you straight through the ground. I hate those. A bit of a fear of heights and falling? Can we leave already? The rain's getting on my nerve. Or can we leave already? I swear I saw something over there in the lake. If you want to watch more sea creatures, you can just head straight back into this temple.
Maybe they saw their own version of Nessie?
Hello.
Hi.
The rain falls. Dripping, blowing, cleansing body and soul.
Uh-huh.
Having fun here, are we? Oh, they're racing. And Blue is beating them by just a little bit each time. How often did they do their race already? I honestly lost count. Some people have too much energy. Let's see. The flow of water. As Gioni created oceans, lakes, and rivers spreading across the land. He was happy to see that plants flourished close to the water. However, he was constantly busy refilling the lakes and the land as the water kept flowing down the hills back into the ocean. Then Gioni had an idea. He took the water from the oceans and moved it into clouds floating high in the sky. Then he asked Quinn, his twin sister and creator of wind and thunder, to move the clouds back to the land. Once the clouds would reach the lakes, Gioni would let them rain down, refilling the lakes and making the water flow in circles. Quinn, however, thought this flow was boring, so instead she decided to move the clouds all over the place and let them rain right over the land. At first, Gioni was furious watching the water being spread in this chaotic manner. However, he quickly noticed how rich plant life started to appear on every corner of the land, far beyond the edges of his lakes and rivers. As he saw the planet covered in trees and flowers, he quickly accepted the chaotic nature of rain falling wherever it pleases. Okay. When the Arrow and the Orbis witnessed the advancements of our kind, they decided to send a message of the sky wrapped in an envelope of solid rock and ice. However, the Arrow was concerned. His envelope was massive in size, and it could lead to great disaster if it landed in the wrong spots. Now I'm just getting a stupid image in my head of the dinosaurs getting blasted out of existence because God sent a big fucking envelope. A big freaking letter in a rocky envelope.
Oh.
Like, congratulations on surviving so long. Oops.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Gioni, being quite an observant... Go ahead.
I just said squeeze.
Fortunately, now that I think that sounds like a fucking... that sounds like something you'd find in, like, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something. Fortunately, Gioni, being quite an observant, detected the signal from our kind and determined the exact position where we expected the message to arrive. He told the other gods, and together they aimed the envelope in the right direction so that our kind could receive it properly. Okay. It all started when the Orbis, the ethereal god of creation, was born into the emptiness of the void. After pondering for eons in solitude, the desire for company gave birth to the gods of shape. Gioni is one of these gods. Born a twin to Quinn, he is the god of the hexagon and the creator of ever-flowing waters. Okay.
Hexagons are bestagons.
And creation of Gioni. Gioni is the creator of ever-flowing waters. He blessed our planet with vast oceans, strong currents, calm lakes, and long rivers stretching over every corner of this land. These creations also gave birth to an endless variety of plants, painting our land in beautiful colors. Okay.
I don't like the mythology. The mythology seems to almost be mixed between mythology and science.
Yeah.
Here we are again. So, should we start another dungeon now? Well, it is a bit late, isn't it? I'm afraid I have to log out soon. Same for me. I don't think another dungeon fits in. Oh, you know what? Before we log off, we should drop by the headquarters and say hello to Lynn and the others. Just let them know that Leah is back again and ready for action. No, that's a good idea. D'accord, let's not wait too long then. I'm not sure how much longer they'll be online.
We also should just grab some equipment upgrades before starting the next dungeon.
Yeah, like a good idea.
There. Okay, there. I'll have to look if the ones I think I
mean, we got a bunch of materials from the dungeon.
True, so that should help. No one here? They're probably upstairs. There we go. Bonjour everyone! Look who's back again!
Hi.
Leah there! It's good to see you again after all this time. Our little runaway has returned. Hi. Welcome back. We've been very worried about you. It's been so long.
Sorry.
Yeah, what exactly happened to you back then? Well, we couldn't really figure out the details, but it's clear that none of it was Leah's intention. Well, of course not. There never was any doubt about that. Called out. Well, there really wasn't. I was just stubborn. I'm sorry, Leah. It's alright, Emily. We've all been rather bummed out about the raid. But I'm sure that another opportunity will come up soon enough. So that's all well and great, but one major question remains. What about the hugging of Lucas?
Oh,
Smash cut!
sorry.
Bro, I'm joking, just joking. Why make a big deal out of it? Maybe she just likes to hug people. It really did come out of nowhere, though. Man, I wish I could have seen that. I'd rather like to know how this whole situation was even possible to begin with. Leah being online with no way to contact her? Especially over such a long time. Yeah, it is really strange. That does have me a bit wondering now if she was actually logging out. Well, actually, no, technically she's always connected to the game, so technically she'd be online 24/7. Just that, well, they've been noticing whenever they're online that she was as well. So they just presumed that she was logging in and out as well. You know what? You should talk to Ivan about this. Please, that's not how it works. Why would he care about individual user issues like this? All games have them. It's not relevant for the bigger picture. Wait, you have a connection with the devs? Yeah, as long as profits are flowing, the big shot shareholder is... Oh, the shareholder even? Yeah. Just for the record, that's why I'd never introduce you to him. Well, sorry, but I have to log out now. I'll be back tomorrow so we can continue our dungeon race then. Oui, same for me. See you again tomorrow.
Bye.
A shareholder named Ivan?
Bye.
Who was he talking about?
Sorry.
Huh?
Bye.
Oh, yes, of course. Until tomorrow, Leah. I might have been overthinking there a bit. With, but yeah. Also,
Yeah, but they had mentioned she being gone for a few days before.
True, yeah. So, okay, I guess when she does get logged out like this, she is marked as offline, at least. Good day, Leah. It's nice to finally meet you, in person. Gotham, please be careful when interacting with manifestations of instant matter. The risks are supposed to be low, but accidents can happen. You don't have to tell me. Well, it is certainly exciting to walk in the world you helped create. The sense transmission of the crossgear is very accurate, but it still can't match the real thing. I suppose. Still, I'm worried about you. Are you sure you'll be alright? I'll just have to cope with it. It was all part of the agreement, no? Okay, what condition there and what agreement? I never expected things to go this way. To be asked to do such things. This is not game design anymore. It's not for the right experience. This is wrong. This is back in supposedly the wasteland.
Yep. This is the room in Vermilion Wasteland.
I'm sorry. I mustn't tell you anymore. Okay, so he was not alright with, well, basically torturing the Evotars.
Yeah, Gotham has layers to him. He's still not a great person, but...
Good morning, Leah.
Hi.
Anything new that?
Wait.
Oh, so you remembered something?
Mm-hmm.
About a location?
Mm-mm.
About a person?
Mm-hmm.
I see. How about you tell me by number this time? 1 Satoshi, 2 Shizuka, 3 Gotham, 4... Anybody else? Gotham? What did you remember about him? How do you expect me to explain that? Anything hinting to where Satoshi could be located? What else could there be?
Sorry.
Anything particular about Gotham? Actually, there was something that struck me back when we saw him in Vermilion Wasteland. Gotham, he didn't look like he was an avatar. It was the spitting image of how I remember him from real life. Yeah, he is actually here.
Wait.
Oh? Was that what you saw? So Gotham, he's indeed not an avatar. Is he himself located right in the playgrounds? This is insane. Why would he even be here? Putting that on hold. Bonjour, Leah. Good morning.
Hi.
You're finally online. Brody and I have been waiting for you. We should continue our dungeon race, no? Great, I have plenty of time today. Maybe we might even complete all the dungeons of Gaia's Garden. Maybe. We'll see. So let's start the party and keep going. Nope, no time to waste. Not much further until we reach Sapphire Rage. We finally reached Sapphire Rage. Just bully the punching bag a bit.
Now I'm curious. I was gonna look at what the Swedish word for a ridge is. I never thought of that. No, I never thought of what counts as a ridge.
The closest normal word that I can think of would just be ledge. Let's see. That's the food.
Please.
Oh.
Make sure the captain doesn't harm themselves or anything like that.
No promises.
So keep them away from cactuses.
Let's see.
Yeah, this gear is not going to be as good.
True. Let's see. The marketplace is in the center, where I just ran away from. Let's have a look what we can get. It's the materials. Materials. Ari? That's a lot of max HP added.
Yeah, and attack too.
It's
I think what's our other weapon though? Because that might be the one we want to swap out for the Ari or whatever it is. The Humming Razor.
Sunset Claw.
Actually, we have enough to replace. Wait, no, we only have enough to replace one.
Yeah, that's a lot of white grain there. But let me actually look for defensive stuff first.
There.
That's old stuff.
Yeah, I think I have a good idea what he means now. Oh, apparently it can be useful as a mountain horse.
New helmet.
What does the watch do?
Let's see, a lot of defense added.
And resistance to shock.
Get it. Let's grab that.
Especially because we're going into the dungeon where we're fighting against shock enemies here soon.
Hydraulic anchors. Venom shroom. Glow pears and living bolts. Living bolts we'll probably only get from the next dungeon. Plain cube, virus root, exotic resin. Wolf cicadas, but aren't those from a few zones back?
Maybe.
What the? Look at the time.
Yeah, we still got about 45 minutes to go if we want.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like we started that long ago. I feel like we just started like 45 minutes ago. Where we had stuck on that boss for so long?
Yeah, not too long, I think. At least not half an hour. Not at least absolutely not for like a full hour. Let's see, royal hives for, of course, a loose trench coat. What else would you get here? Let's see, can I get those somewhere? Royal hives. Lazy claw. Slime drop, huge nut, glow pear, plain cube.
I think you have to go to the shop up top from the left-hand side, the one that looked like you couldn't actually use it.
Right, I see now the guy. So, okay, the dude's refusing business. And he doesn't have the icon over him. Let's see, plain cubes.
By the way, did you give him his pumpkins?
Something here wanted plain cubes. That, but also moon fruits. Let's get one of those. There. Okay, that's closer.
So our shoes and our other weapon, I think, are the ones we need to swap out.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, shoes we won't be able to get here. So we'll just have to buy the standard one.
Yeah. Better than nothing.
Let's see. Not a big boost, but still.
Any bit of HP helps.
There. Okay, I got confused for a second there. Okay. Now it's only 2 levels behind. We probably should have done this before the dungeon in the first place, but oh well. Let's buy like 20 of these.
Should we maybe check to see if we have a better option for our weapon to replace the lower level weapon at the store? Because we still have the level 36 equipped.
Let's see. A small bit of... Actually, that gives quite a bit in extra stuff. Actually, yeah, we should look for that. What you meant was to look as... Actually, they only saw... do they only have the weapon? Oh, there, the Titan Edge.
And we can swap between them with the... Yeah.
Not sure that's really worth it. Plus, it removes our modifiers. Okay. How were we with the quests here?
We picked them all up, but we haven't completed them.
Let's see. That one gives a helmet. Entrance at base and keep.
And a bunch of materials, too, from those guys. And we've already picked up the quest from it. He wanted the jack-o'-lanterns, remember?
Yeah. Did we get enough of those? Jack on fire. In the infested area.
They go back and do a thing. And did someone say Jack on fire?
Yep.
Oh, that hurts.
Turret defense, the grubby cave, and the calm backyards.
Yeah. But wait, what did a time in this game we were almost over leveled?
Yep. But that was early on. It's not here.
Yeah, we've fallen from grace, haven't we?
That's kind of a part of the whole thing with MMOs is that early on it'll be easy to keep up with everything and all, but as you get higher and higher in level, you'll also need to put in more time to get the materials and such.
Yep. Got myself my blanket. Getting comfy.
Okay, north here.
I'm so glad I got this recliner.
Got another one.
If my bed was to break my new bed, I can just sleep in my recliner.
There was a way that I have gotten to that area before. I just need to find it again. Was it through here?
Looks like it.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
Yay!
Then somewhere in this direction is the cave.
Yeah, we just need to get up top side, I think.
Oh gosh, I just realized something. Imagine
I've got
running into these anglerfish at night.
There probably is at least one horror game out there somewhere where it's just deep sea fish that gotten on land by flying and such. Okay, I thought I fell down there.
I mean, that's an enemy in the Far Harbor expansion for Fallout 4.
Flying anglerfish?
Yeah, that's the walking one.
They have walking angler. I did not know that one.
Yeah. I'll pull up a picture here in a minute.
I have got some Fallout videos and all that, but that's an enemy I haven't seen a video of yet.
Further to the east.
I don't know, there's one game that I see Manly Badass Hero play, where you can switch between playing a witch and a anglerfish woman.
I must have missed that one. Halt! Whoso dares to enter this cave?
Hi, Leah.
Ah, at last, yon mighty seeker we requested hath reached us. But wilt thou provest worthy?
Uh-huh.
We shall see. By custom of all thine abilities shall be tested by trial of... By the ancients, stop making noise and send her down here already.
Oh, that face Leah had.
Alright, thou hast heard the voice. Proceed us down into thy left. Okay.
I saw some... Uh-oh. I saw something in the corner.
Hi. Hi.
Ah, there you are.
You just appeared lost.
Finally, I thought that that would be Thespian would never let you through.
Hi.
So you're come to help us open this door here, right?
How?
Don't worry. We will leave the complicated part to this technical marvel here. You, Seeker, will simply defend it against the incoming waves of enemies. For that purpose, we can use the Trackwalker-compatible defensive system we've prepared. It's just the one for now, but we will spawn more over time. It will automatically attack incoming enemies once you've activated them.
Oh.
Talk to me again once you want to start. You will learn the rest on the go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm guessing we might have to infuse these with elements, or just be near them to keep them active. Starting to get oddly tired.
Yeah. It's been a weird tight day, hasn't it?
Hello, Seeker. Ready to defend against the incoming waves? Detailed instructions.
How?
Alright, I will give you this short briefing as to how this will work out. After I properly activate our Path Hacker here, enemies will attack in waves. We've got to defeat them before they reach this point and damage our precious machine here. Careful though, because they all have shields that reflect damage. So just blindly, just attacking blindly won't be an option. Thankfully, we prepared some automated defensive turrets here. To activate a turret, hit it a few times and then use a charged projectile on it. When activated with the neutral elements, they will disrupt the shields with each hit. Later I'll also unlock elemental modes that will cause more damage instead of disrupting the shields. Each turret consumes 25 energy on activation. You will earn additional energy by killing critters and after each wave. Anyway, can we start this up already? Yeah. Alright, I will start up our generator here in a second. But first, activate that turret by hitting it a few times and then using a charge projectile. Okay. We got ourselves a path and we can't sneak through it. We can shoot through it. Alright, the first wave should be incoming. Critter's got a shield that will reflect damage, so hold your fire at first. Wait for the turrets to neutralize the shields before attacking. Okay. So we can still help here instead of just only allowing everything to the turrets.
Yep.
Alright, first one down. The blobs dislike the cold, so we'll unlock cold turrets now. I missed the line there, I think. Activate them by using cold. Yep. Though elemental turrets are stronger, they also don't disrupt the shield, so you need to mix them with neutrals.
You've also got another one all the way in the back at the top left.
Okay. I'm curious if there's... I'm guessing the shields will eventually recharge.
I think it removes them permanently.
Okay, then this first one is the only one like this needed then. Oh, no, recover shield.
Okay, never mind.
They tried to eat an apple.
Okay, so you're gonna have to switch the one up top for a neutral then.
Looks like the plant is like fire, unlocking heat turrets. Obviously you can activate them with charged elemental shots. Or charged heat elemental shots. They also don't disrupt shields though. How did we get in here?
Jumping through the gap on the side.
Yep. Okay.
You don't have enough energy for that.
Not enough energy.
I see the energy in the upper right. Okay, so plants will regain their shield eventually.
Activated heat.
I'm thinking it... Let's see how well they do without interference for now.
Not great.
Okay, we still need to affect things. Step up. There we go. Let us kill screen soon. This should be their last assault. Okay.
You've got enough energy to activate the last of the turrets, too.
Let's make this one ice as well. Okay.
You got one up. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You don't have enough energy to activate one up top.
A bit of a waste to use the better one there, I think, but oh well. Oh yeah, now they're just getting massacred.
Anyway, so. Because it's the last wave, there's really no wasting resources.
Yeah. Not enough energy. Now there is enough energy. I'm not the greatest with tower defense games. I tend to front load things with damage. Okay, that was fun. Good job, Seeker. Come back here and we can review the results.
Hi.
Good job, Seeker. We neutralized the energy field of the door and there are no more waves on the radar. Now we just need to unlock the door mechanism itself. Your job here is done. Report back at our headquarters to get your rewards.
Bye.
You were going to say something else as well, or?
No.
Splendid work, Seeker. I beseech thee to give the most verily regards to our leaders.
Bye.
Nothing here.
And once we complete the dungeon, we get the second stage where we get all of the elemental turrets.
Okay.
Before we warp away, then, we should probably unlock that shortcut in the bottom left.
Let's see. Oh dear.
You know which one I'm talking about? The jump pad?
Let's try, yeah. We got shortcuts that we activated here.
While you two do that, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I feel like I'm gonna need to brush them early. For, yeah, my eyes are heavy.
Disappointed cat noises.
Yeah, who of you two are meowing? Oh dear.
There we go.
I'm working with lunatics. Meowing lunatics.
I'm not sure we've been here before. Okay. Let's see what we can find this way. There and there. Yep. Okay, we have been here before. Nor's definitely been here before. There's also something with a glitchy tree that we have to do. Up, yeah, there we go. No needing to miss that 3 times this time.
Yeah.
Can't get there from here.
Well, at least we can get back up.
There. I just need to find the correct route to get to that side. There. If not there. Okay. There, there. Let's see. And yeah, then we can just get back up here again. And even higher here. I almost missed that. And through here we can probably get to... Yep. Across the chest. Some glow pairs.
That was an item we needed for some equipment.
Yep. I might do a bit of grinding off stream if we need more of those.
Fair.
More materials.
The bottom button was below you to the left, I think.
That's that chest finally.
Salted peanuts.
Okay.
Remember, we still have to hit the button over here.
Yeah. Okay, that's another one on the miss list. There, there. Okay, let's get that done quickly. And yeah, maybe end the stream a bit early. I think I want to keep most of the dungeon for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think getting frustrated with the boss helped tire me out some.
Yeah,
See a different one there. Because it was getting to the point that my arms were getting tense.
Yeah.
There's the button.
Button,
Okay.
button, who's got the button?
Nothing behind the waterfall. There's probably at least one waterfall that we can jump behind. Then again, yeah, instant matter bodies get dissolved or more fall apart when they come in contact with too much water. It's probably more, yeah, like it was speculated back on the ship again, more likely a fail-safe of sorts than an actual vulnerability.
Yeah.
Okay. Tropical chill. Yeah, we need to report that one, and the broken deck. Yeah, there was something about the glitchy tree or something he said earlier. We ran across that. We can turn that in.
So it's only trailblazing and the pumpkin land super fun part.
Beheat slots. Yeah, I haven't actually beaten those yet.
Yeah, I think we beat like 1 or 2.
Yeah, but then we got our asses kicked, so it didn't get counted.
Yep.
Okay, first off though, let's actually hand in the ones we already have.
Yeah, fair.
Let's see. Woodland Vanguards, Basin Trader, and Gardeners. There's one of them. Okay, one of the drawbacks of an area like this is that a lot of places will look very similar to each other.
Yep. Hi!
Seeker, you're back. Seems like, seems like we finally made some progress thanks to you. The experts on site still need to properly open that door, but it's only a matter of time. Here, how does this sound? Once we make progress, we'll work together again, eh? Oh, and they also just finished that direct teleporter to the place. Great timing. Let me activate it real quick. Okay, so we don't need to go all around.
The shortcuts.
Great. I will send a request over to the Seeker Hub once we're ready. Bye, Seeker. Hope to see you again.
Bye!
You defended the Path Hacker long enough for it to unlock the mysterious door. Thus, the exploration can continue. Some virus roots and stout backplates. And a level.
Back in the chair.
The virus roots were needed for one of the chest plates, I think.
As were the stout back plates.
Wait, what?
There and there. Items we got.
Ah.
But did you think we stole someone's freaking spine or something?
No, for you to try to grow roots on your back.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah, great. Welcome back, Seeker. We already received the water samples and started the examination. The data has been dearly missing. Now we can finally get back on track with our work. Well, it will take some time before we have usable information. Maybe we will need your help again, Noble Seeker. But for now, please take this reward. May the Ancients bless you.
Hi.
The samples have been safely taken while you were on guard. Okay, for some reason this guy just looks like I'd say a tall, grumpy Yosemite Sam, but Yosemite Sam is always grumpy. It's just something with the beard makes it look like he's frowning.
There.
Okay, and the last place is over there.
Oh, reminding me of myself. Probably on how many times I had to frown in disbelief over whatever you two do. Especially Captain.
Hi.
Welcome back, Seeker. Have you made progress on your assignments?
Yeah.
I see. So you managed to secure only some of the machines before that criminal snow creature blocked your way. An aberrant from Bergen Trial, invading Gaia's garden to steal cooling devices? This is outrageous. Indeed, and it presents a threat even beyond this robbery once it properly settles down. Not on my watch. I will instruct my the best technicians to find a ways through that icy blockade. Seeker, you have proven your worth. I hope you will return and finish this job once preparations are ripe. Sir, how noble of you. Well, Seeker, I hope you will not let us down. Please return to us in the future.
Bye.
AKA, come back to do these quests once you're done with both temples.
Huge nut.
You have found the thieves and retrieved a part of the stolen goods. An icy wall prevents you from catching the criminal mastermind, though. Moonfruit, we needed that a lot.
Yep.
And that should be all of the quests handed in for the moment, except for the special one.
Are they using moonfruit to make moon juice?
So for some reason this seems to be giving off noise. Or is that both of these? No, it's only this one. Or is it the vending machine?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of moonshine.
Okay, let's have a quick look around the market to see if we can get any upgrades. Yeah, there are some things... Pardon? There are some things that give off music. What?
Oh, she was walking across the bridge. No, she was walking across the bridge. It looked like she was walking across the tents.
That would have been very rude.
Yeah, I reacted to it for I thought I saw a glitch.
Let's see.
Oh yeah,
This
I guess
is
what
old
just
materials.
walking across the bridge, just the bridge was invisible at that moment. And what happened, Liz? Did you get hurt by more coffee? Aurora is writing something here.
Yep. A mystic mohawk, really? A fedora? Now I'm just trying to picture like a noir detective stuck in the Feywilds.
Oh gods.
They'd probably be able to survive somewhat reasonably since well, being part of the detective is being able to dodge dodgy deals. And, well, the Fae are very known for stuff like that.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
No upgrades that we can get at the moment.
Yeah,
So now you read the chat.
Aurora. The game looks pretty, overall. Yeah, it is a very nice looking game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
You'd be surprised what it's made on.
They're not there. Yeah, this actually runs some freaking H. Go ahead.
To clarify, because Jakir never stops being surprised by this for the benefit of chat. This game was made in HTML5, so it is for all intents and purposes running in a custom built browser.
Yeah. Okay, we've got one of these now. It won't activate until we have both, of course. So let's have a look over here. I'm guessing we'll find we will run into some of those Jack on Fires in this region. Let's see. Did they say where to meet up? I'm guessing at the temple here.
Well, that's the power plant.
Definitely not going to be a thing that happens here sooner or later. There we go. Yeah, what about that dungeon race? You were planning to enter with enter the dungeon together with Emily and Citron, right? Right, yeah.
Oh, I think you have to you have to invite them to your party in the menu.
Apollo and Jordan are also online.
Yep.
Okay. First time we actually have to directly invite them. Sure, it's always nice slinging crossroads together, right? Most of the time so far, we've just jumped in directly with them as a team. I see you're looking for a formidable punching force. I'm ready. Okay. I like that you can actually see what equipment of theirs is different. And Citron is a bit behind with one of his weapons. But he and Apollo both have some special stuff. Actually, before we do anything else then, let's go back to the base, and keep for a quick visit to the store so they can upgrade their stuff if needed. Okay, no upgrading needed. Or wanted. Okay.
Probably good idea to start getting prepared to save and
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
I'm getting sleepy. I do not why. I do not what. Am I failing grammar here?
Yes. Okay, level 45. Ready to get the last of the elements. But that'll have to wait for next time.
You get to become the avatar master of all 4 elements.
Oh God.
Yes, fire, ice, beatboxing, and electrocution. Okay.
God.
Yeah, like I said, it'll have to wait for next time. So before we end the stream, let's go look for someone to raid.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because I got stuff to do today.
All right.
Okay, good luck and see you next time.
Be safe.
Okay, it's pretty busy at the moment, it seems. So let me narrow this down to like 3 or 4. We have Side of the List, who is playing Satisfactory again. Alex the Hyena is playing Sonic Adventure. And similarly, Abby Cadavri is playing Sonic Riders. Apparently, some people have managed to crack those games to make them function a lot better without the Connect stuff and such. That's the timer. let's see. Weird Romance is playing a game called 1000X Resists. Never heard of that before. So let me take a look after making sure that the browser is muted, just in case. Okay, this does not tell me anything about how this game plays, just a bit of conversation going on. Let's see. One more. Codenamed Ferret is playing Schedule 1, which I've heard. I've not actually seen any gameplay of yet, but I have heard people praise it. All right. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I will let you take pictures again. Eyes are heavy. Ducks very sleepy. Want bed. Sleep long time.
Those sound like knockoff Eminem lines. But yeah, let's go say hi to Cider. It's been a bit again.
I was trying to imitate a caveman or something like a walk peon, and you come and that's aggression.
Okay. /rate and paste. But before we start, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Erexilis, or however you say that. I'm just going to stick to Erexi, if that's okay. And let's see, who have been lurking? Necro and Jess have been lurking. Hey, you too. And of course, thank you as always, Drakir and Jess, for co-hosting. Liz.
Redo that.
Okay, now Drakir and Liz.
There we go.
I'm getting tired as well.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for yawning and watching this madness.
And yeah, break day tomorrow. I'll hopefully have everything of the previous VODs uploaded and published by then. Since I'm trying to make it a habit to at least upload some of the VODs I have left during the morning. We'll be a bit late to work on the current batch, but I'll probably get them done or at least ready to be processing. And then I can upload them in the afternoon or so. But yeah, we continue with origami on Thursday. And on Sunday, we continue, and perhaps, big perhaps, finish Digimon Story Hacker's Memory.
Yeah. We either finish it this Sunday, or the other Sunday, or other Sunday again. I suspect max 3 more streams, max.
Yeah, the last chapter is likely going to be quite a bit bigger than some of the other ones we've had, so we'll have to wait and see.
I also remember they may also be the most chattiest.
Yep.
I will not be surprised if we will be 4 more streams because of that.
Oh, it just odd. I just noticed that the arm that I used to keep my mic in place apparently got loosened up some. Okay, just tighten that so it doesn't fall or anything. But yeah, that'll all be, well, for then. So for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And night slimes.
Oh, God.